Hello everybody, Illidaris is here with some more Shadowbringers. And if my YouTube video will get pulled up, there we go. There we go. Okay. Top of the trees. This way, what is your name? Jared. And this is a common name nowadays? How times change. But I digress. Come, and be sure to watch your step. As bearers of the seal, you have the right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guard which served under the last emperor, and to this day we carry on our duty of our forebears. The final decree of His Eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath all our all, and thus we will Ronka live on. By his command, we have remained in the Ritiki Greatwood, guardians of Ronka runes and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impairment, but did thy people famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We V's would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We are also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown even more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land, but now Fanau is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle by year. Hang on. Sorry, someone asked me for an energy drink. Before long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. And you believe we are the allies whom you awaited? You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I have begun to think that you would never come. Sister! She's like, ah, shoot. We are glad of your presence here in the Great Wood, and the wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Umet, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30. But that would mean How old are you exactly? Oh, the awkward silence. Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard this abomination you seek. We have leave to speak to the other V's then? But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while there is time yet time to act. What the heck was that? Probably that mount. Loimed. You search for the Light Warden. I cannot say I ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We no need to strike out in search of such a foe. The Light Warden? No, I have not seen it, but I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters, how they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque corpulent thing waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. Big words. They hurt my brain. An outsider. But how? By the gods, allies of the Empire, my sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the Warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fanal, she lived in a village near Ratiki Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin-Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger, for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that it was what she had seen was Light Warden. Okay, got one info. Okay, does this branch off? Ah. It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no, I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. Any luck, you Stola? I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. near Ratiki Falls. Why was I not told of this? I think I see now why it has never been spotted on armored patrols. I've never heard of this Ratiki Falls, but I can but assume it lies deep within the woods of Yamay. Let's just call it Yaks. Yes, so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a bloody battle with the Eaters and has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give up it as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the wardens to take sanctuary. There's perhaps one way to enter, though it will be great peril to you and your companions. The Quentin Ravel, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies Ronka it can. First we must go to Kamel opposite Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Quintana Ravel can be opened. This may sound like a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attaining to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. That we might not be tempted, and means to do so were withheld from us. We can show you the way, but the rest is up to you. It seems we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? We've no time to waste. Let us be about it then. Or let us be to it then. If that's your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters at Como Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Oriander and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Ratiki Falls, 'tis yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. Umet, Simet, I leave them to you. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. What you seek lies in the heart of Kamel. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we were to open it, we must look to the morning stars. Come, we will show you the way. Bunch Quest opened up. She wants me to deliver some bows. That I can do. Oh, I like your man. Oh well, I ran into it. so no surprise. I swear that looks like a messed up bell sprout. Well, it wasn't bows. It was armor and probably other stuff too. Okay. Some interesting creatures live here. You're able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lies the Morning Stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the Guardians of Retikia. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Ugsnir, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said the monuments are themselves the key to opening the pyramid. Though I not know how, that is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Oh, wonderful. I would have a closer look. I'm level 77. You better not bother me. I must confess, these are times when it is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depicted of the divine beast mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way to the pyramid in like manner, but we have but to discern the correct order. Let us split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hidden among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them if they are numerous as you say, but better that than risk overlooking. Transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in broken script no matter. You will employ a different approach. Impressions. Here, I had thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered, but they would serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We shall start at the base of the pyramids. You will begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings. So, you want me to climb? Of course it wouldn't be easy. Oh, because there's more pyramids. Boingy, 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 boingy. If I had a slinky. Excuse me. I trust you make good use of the clay tablets. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution of the puzzle, focusing instead on how we may perceive having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear, mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. I'd assume that puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Ahmed and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with aether. The question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, I think it best that you choose a statue. What say you, Jarek? If you need more time to consider, take it, but do make haste. I would suggest seeking Almet's counsel, but she seems rather preoccupied with reciting the riddle. At the very least, you should consider having a second look at the statues themselves. Perhaps they offer some clues to the correct choice. Ow! Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My dog was running around, barking. Okay. Dribbler statue. Owl statue. Oppo. Why must you bother me? I'm busy trying to solve a puzzle. Wolf statue, Oppo. Can't figure this out. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any Maglan magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? Might I hear the riddle one more time? Of course I haven't written here. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear, mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Did it serve to inspire you? Let's go with that one. Alright, pray it works. Yeah, seems you were mistaken. I am fine, though it would rather not go through that again. Okay. I'm just gonna have to try them all, but one by one. Dathan has been absorbed. We really do have a talent for these things. Hey, I just guessed. The way should be clear now. Come, let us. Someone approaches. Sister. Sister. Zemet? What are you doing here? What has happened? Elmorian soldiers, they have entered Yamai. Yix. Elmorian soldiers. And what are the blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Elmores had little interest in Slitherbar or its people. According to our scouts, its general and his men made all haste for a gate to Ymax upon finding it. Together with Denkrit, Umet, and few others have engaged them at the border. You to return and assist Umet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or Fanal. We will see to matters here and return quickly as we can, understood? Yes, sister, be careful. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Ilmarines to move so swiftly. Well, we have come too far to turn back now. Baked Mega Piranha? Time is against us, friend. Quickly, into the pyramid. I don't know why I ran. The switch should be through these doors, in the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. But why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these petals bears an owl statue? Strange indeed, the second statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. I'll take the chamber to the south, Jack to and to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. I'm glad these bats don't attack you. What, do they have a woman's face on their chest? Yup. Can never be easy. Don't be like Indiana Jones. I've looked everywhere, and wait, is that? The statue. You found it. It looks light enough. We need but to return it to the other altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sensed a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. A trap, then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely. Caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver the statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractedly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would be more adeptly perceive the traps for what they are. Leave it to me. Alright then, we will meet you at the door of the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. Oh, now I have to recognize where the eyes of the statue are. You've got a woman's face on your chest. There we go. The statue is returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see the aether flowing through the door now. I pray this means to end the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. You are but one step from entering the Quinta Revel, but I must warn you, the last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial and the path forward will open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Sigh. Let us end this, Jarek, while the time is yet on our side. Before we enter, I would tell you this trial awaits you. I would tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manners of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being wards of displacement. There may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Jarek and I can work out how to use these well enough, thank you. Alright Jarek, as soon as we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. Shall we get this over with? There we go. Barely. Oh, great. Like Indiana Jones? Run! Sewers?
Here I come! No holding back!
Man, how did they get here so quickly? And avoiding all the traps. Oh wow, she's got Twister. Arrow. Or Aeroga. She's got water or Watergra.
He's fighting!
seems to be working.
What is he? He's not human.
I think not.
General, hold on!
Uh-oh. Self-destruct sequence.
Expertly done.
Yo.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor.
Whiny baby, isn't he?
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain? We poisoned a number of villages in Slitherbow with a toxin brewed for us by the children. This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
Nay.
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeited, as is yours.
Wow.
General?
Do not fail.
You still are.
How noble and pointless.
Don't you dare mock her.
Is everyone all right? What?
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Nice job, you two.
Where is Y'shtola?
Thankfully, Ranger's cohort had the good sense to fall back. Umet should be here soon with word from Fanal. We should hold our position here until she arrives. Ahmed, please let me know, or please tell me you know if that hole might lead out of the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there is no question that we would know of it. But I fear that it is little consequence, for we have tried to mark the depth of the pit, and it failed. To fall from such a height. Sister, I come bearing news. The Illumined soldiers and the children have fled Yamija. They abandoned Citadel as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. One we believe to be of their order was found lost in Yaks, feverish and badly wounded. It was taken to Fanal for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other blessed will not last long without an antidote. Do it act quickly. If you've a spare vial, Menphilia and I can deliver it to the blessed in Citadel. You and ZanyJanie should return to Fanal and tend to the wounded villager there. What about you, Stola? I know this seems callous of us to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the blessed, whatever it takes. Alright. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. Come, Jarek. Let's not your Stola's sacrifice be in vain. To Fanal. Runar! Evans forfen Runar. 'Twas he who was forestalled by the Ilmorian's precision, and in doing so afforded thee time to lay low the Light Warden. Quickly, the antidote. Runar. Dang. It would appear that the worst hath passed. Those wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. Fresh Jerk, I pray thee, I shall attend to Runar's ministrations. How can I rest when one of my friends could be dead? And the Knights Blessed are poisoned. She survived. She had to have.
Runa, thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did, or we would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbow.
Safe now, friend. Pray, rest thee a while longer.
Ysmire? Okay.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done. I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her? Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya? No. Oh, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe that she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder. We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Oh, this creep.
Oh, look who it is.
Yo.
Wow, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
I want to wring his neck.
Well, what an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love.
Shut up, creep.
Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. To us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail. Flow.
Did she turn herself into Aether?
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination. I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her. Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
You're still a creep. Yix Maya. Must you bother me so much? I'm trying to save you, Stola. You're in my way.
Yes, this place should serve well enough. Might I have a little space? I need to concentrate. Now then, what color was her soul again? Ah, there you are. He's done it. He's brought her back.
And without clothes on. Oh. Well, thankfully he dressed her.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Yes. Though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
You're okay.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're alright. I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved?
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
Yes, he isn't such a creep.
Emmet Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana rabble. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Of course not.
Well, Almat and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
Yeah. What a touching reunion that was. Its fair brought a tear to the eye. But as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. Says the Archbringer of Chaos. Flattery will get you nowhere, dear boy. But seriously, we Axians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends to them, and he reaps the bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would If you would kindly refrain from retortling and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now we must keep your friends waiting. Oh, he's such a creep. Hang on. How did you get here so quick? I hope so. My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I can see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily both they and yet I live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter Quintan Revel and put the light ward into the sword. Okay. Okay, folks, that's gonna do it for me. I'm not feeling the best. But I want to thank you for watching and hope to see you next time, okay? Let me do this. Ciao. Bye.